Hey everyone, I'm back. I This is the painting from last week, and I'm pretty happy with it, except that I don't like the little freckles in it. So I'm not going to torch a second time this time. I'll torch the first time and then leave it alone because that's what gave me all the freckles. I might go back in and touch up some of those, but we'll see. Anyhow, couple things I want to do different with this one today. So I'm going to do another puddle pour. Hopefully you guys are in the frame. Looks like you are, and I am recording. Good job. I hate to get all the way done with a filming and realize you didn't push record. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit different today. This is a 14 by 14, so I'm going a little bit bigger. I thinned down my cloud white because I wanted to see if I would get some more reaction from it than I did last time. It was a little too thick, I think. So I've got my cloud white again, which is the Artist Loft Flow White mixed with the satin enamel from Deco Art, about half and half. And then I put in my pour in medium. And then I have to quit saying God. I have Artist Loft Metallic Black for some metallic. I also have Liquitex Rose Pink with Iridescent Medium, Artist Loft Turquoise, and Folk Art Blue Flash, because I want to see if the flash gives some different reaction too with the black and the white. So, and I'm also going to run my paintbrush through a little bit different this time, give it a little different design, and see what we get. So we're just going to keep playing with puddle pours. That's the object today. I also had too much white in the center, so I was afraid to tip off paint on that last one. So I need to avoid that also. So let's start making puddles. I think I'll start with the metallic black. The fun thing about puddle pours is you just have the freedom to put your paint wherever you want it. There's no really rhyme or reason to it. So it gives you a little bit of freedom. Put some white puddles down. Yeah, that white, cloud white, is more like the consistency of the rest of the paints now. Some white in the black. All right, and all my colors today are pretty much going to work well with each other, so I don't have to worry about mud anywhere. Like last week I had to worry about the blues and the oranges. Don't have that problem today. Whoops, and I am dripping because I have something on my paint. A little booger there. Let's get that off. All right. I had a hard time picking colors today. That's one of my hardest things to do. Seems like it's choose colors. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the cloud white is already giving me an effect. I'm already getting some more effect than I had last time, so we'll see. Hopefully. All right, let's do some blue. You know what? I want to do black again first, because I want that blue flash next to the black. I always like it to react with the black. And I love black and turquoise and pink together. I always think those are a pretty combination. I might run out of this black because it's getting kind of low. All right, now we'll go in with the blue flash. This is the Folk Art Blue Flash. It's a color shift paint, so it changes colors when it dries. If you move it, it changes from blue to purple. It's really more, they call it Blue Flash, but it's really more of an aqua, as you can tell. All right, I think I want to go in and fill in. I'm going to put a little bit of that Blue Flash here. I'm going to put a little bit, let me see, what do I want to do? A bit more white. Okay, I'm going to go in and fill in some areas. Yeah, I'm going to have to fill up that black. I wanted to get some more black in that middle because I have quite a bit of white again. So I don't want to run into the same issue I had last time. I had a brighter pink out before, but I really love this rose pink. It's by Liquitex. It's just a really soft pink, and it's really pretty when you mix it with other colors. Again, I'm just going through and filling in some empty spaces. So when I go to move it around a little bit, we don't have empty spaces. All right, I think that's enough paint on the canvas. Looks pretty like that. I'm always tempted just to leave them, but no, not good enough. So I think I want to do, I did dip some cabochons yesterday, and when I put the paint on my puddle pad so I could have puddles to dip in, because I didn't have, I was doing an order, so I had to do specific colors. Anyhow, I did kind of a different swirly design in it, and it came out really cool, so I think I want to do that. Just can't decide if I want to go. Let's go. I'm going to go with the center. I'm thinking in my head, I should be thinking out loud. I'm trying to figure out if I want to fill in the blank spaces first. I think I do. I'm going to tilt it a little bit. Give it a little zhuzh, whatever you would say, just to get those colors moving around together, fill up some of those spaces that are there, especially the ones in the middle. Don't worry about the edges because those are going to get tilted off. Okay, I think we're good. Those are going to be pretty together. All right, let's give it a little torch, get some air bubbles out. Okay, now let's run the end of it. I just have a regular paintbrush, and I'm just going to use the end of it to do some swirls. And I think I'm going to start on the inside and come out. So just want to see what kind of, just kind of playing with the puddle pours in this technique, just to see what we get. Pretty. let's start tilting. That cloud white it just eats colors. It's interesting stuff. I'm just going over that edge. This corner over here. Let's get this stretched out. I'm gonna go to the opposite corner. Can already see that black and color shift blue is already reacting with the black. Let's go back to the center. Can you see that right there on that? See if I've got you in there. Right there. That black, that color shift is already turning purple on that black. And that's what happens with the black. On the black, it will turn the color, the other color that it is for some reason. So when this dries, a lot of that aqua color you see will be purple, especially what's on the black. Okay, I'm going to turn this around. Figure out where we want to go. I'm getting some cool reaction from the cloud white this time. I don't want to lose all that pink because, again, the white has taken over. There's not a lot of pink in here. Let me pull that pink down. Just tilting from side to side to get some of this paint off and see if we can open up some more of that pink. Okay, colors are good. I think I have enough of the paint off of there. Not crazy about this white blob here in the center, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. And I have a white corner over here, but I'm not too concerned. I'll just put some more white over it since it was already white there. All the corners are pretty well covered. Got a little tiny touch of pink on that corner. Let me make sure you guys are, no, you're not. So I'm going to push this forward a little bit. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think my experiment with the cloud white, it just takes over the colors. So I'm going to inject some other color in here. And I really want some more of that pink. So I'm just going to try and put it underneath the white. Push it up in there. Let's do some swirly around. Pull that in a little bit. Break up that big blob of white. See, this is the thing, if you get an outcome that you're not super happy with, you can always go back in and add more paint. Put color back in where you want it. You can tilt it some more, you can push it around. Just gives you that, you know, you're never really finished just because you did a pour. You can always go back in and give it some more life. Give it some added excitement. Let's see if I have any black left here. I think I'm going to follow some of these thin black lines with some thicker black lines. Okay, where else do I want to add? I'm really curious to see, I think I might have thinned my cloud white down a little bit too much. I've got some areas, but I think it's kind of cool looking. You know, some people don't like it, but you can see like right in the center there where that blue, I'm getting like a little shading kind of area. I'm going to give this a little bit of a tilt. Tilt off some of that blue and pink. It's always good to go back in and give your painting a focal point. Something to, you know, draw the viewer's eye in. I'm trying to get my paint over to that one corner because I want to move those black lines that I added around a little bit. Just because they don't look added in that way. It looks like they were part of the pour. Same with that pink then and turquoise that I added there. I love this section right here because it looks like the pink and the blue color flash are kind of a background color, and the white is kind of sitting on top of it. Looks really cool. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see. I've got a little bit of cell action going on over here in this corner, or I'm sorry, on this side. A little bit of cells popping through. I did get a little bit of freckling still, but not that much. So yeah, it's got some really interesting areas. I'll be anxious to see. It's got a little bit of lacing there going on with the pink and the black. Pretty cool. I like how those the white in the middle where I added the pink, they look like little calla lilies now. So yeah, pretty cool. This puddle pouring is really fun. And now that I've added some paint back in, I like it better. Get some more color back in there instead of it being just all white. So I think I'm gonna stop there, hopefully. You know how hard it is not to touch them, just to walk away. Really hard. But I think I'm good. I got that blob off center, so it's not smack dab in the center. Plenty of interest going on. I'm anxious to see the reaction of the colors. We'll see. I'll post a picture when it's dry, so you can see how the cell action finished out and the color shift. You'll see the difference in the color shift because a lot of that aqua that you see will actually be purple. So that should be pretty. Let me see. Pull some of that white into that really black area. I wish I had some color shift up in there. I'm going to add, I don't know. I like what's going on down here on this edge, but I'm not crazy about this blob here. Maybe I'll add just a dab of, what are we missing on this side? Let's add some balance. Let's give it a little bit of turquoise. Make sure you wipe your bottle off after you do that. Because that white will suck back in there. Not that it's a horrible thing. It's not gonna affect your color too much, but. All right, I'm starting to see the white sink a little bit, so starting to see some of the aqua and ooh, a little tiny bit of edge of pink in there coming back up. Probably too far away for you guys to see that, but just that teeny tiny bit of pink in there on that edge of that black there. So that might pop up more. We might get to see some colors pop up more. So please like and share and subscribe. Still working on my first 250. And hopefully you like what you see and come back every week. Tap that bell to get notification of my new videos. I post one every Tuesday. So you guys have a great day and I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.